Enjoy your Zoa. Oh, no applause? You're all fired. This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. Oh, no applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good.
Very good. Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Well, hello, 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 hello. You, and you. Welcome into another edition of Friendly's Virtual Tour Live. We are live on tour. Glad to have all you here on this Tuesday morning. Yes, indeed. By the way, I forgot to say yesterday, happy grass day to everybody who celebrated yesterday. But really, it's grass week, so go enjoy the grass, everybody. Just wanted to get that out because we recognize all people over here. With that being said, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 destinations for you all this morning. Some big news happened yesterday where the CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, is stepping down after 15 years, a decade and a half. My God, what a run. We'll talk about him this morning. Frierson is, I believe, the first black man to be the president and CEO of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. We'll talk about that. TV news, does it need a new format or no? We'll talk about that with one specific morning show this morning. Megan Thee Stallion lost in one area, but child, she is winning in another. Okay, I'll tell you about that. It literally broke before getting on tour of all of you, so can't wait to show you that. Rollingout.com is having a huge hosting mixer if you want to be a host for Rolling Out magazine and rollingout.com, the platform. I'll tell you all about that, give you that intel. As y'all know, we normally don't cover Zeus over here, but y'all, I really think there's a reason why people are staying to themselves, of themselves, and by themselves and being single. And I'm going to show you why with Scotty, okay? We'll talk about that. And then finally, Lazboy is doing something really cool with Klein Pick speaker technology. But before that, I got something to address with y'all at the top of the show. So let's get to it, because higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. One thing to know, and two things for sure, that over here on this channel, a lot happens early. Rolling.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith.
I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Dave Price. And it's a little early for this.
Right now, this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day's good when you started it out right. But whatever you do, daylight. And a lot happens early. Can you feel it? And I said,
Good morning, everybody.
Are you girls ready for the Jonas Brothers?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early. Dirty.
A lot happens
Early.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
Yes, it is a new morning. Julie Chen movements into Russ Mitchell, Dave Price, Harry Smith, and Maggie Rodriguez. You are absolutely around this channel right here. A lot happens early. Good morning, everybody. I have Tuesday off today from my job, so y'all know usually I would be at work, but I am off today. So I'm like, hey, let me give y'all a morning edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live, because there is a lot to talk about, a whole lot to get through. But before that, I just want to address something. If you hear anybody on social media say, right, this is what the algorithm is wanting, and I have to feed in this, that, and the third fashion, they a lie, they a cheat, and they don't want to do anything on social media no more. Shout out to Angela Bassett. I want to say that because I want to show you this sister right here. Now, this sister's name is Swoop. Let me zoom into her. She's at 988,000 subscribers, right? Getting close to 1 million subscribers. You see her awards there. 2021 winner, Streamer Awards, Creator Honor, official selection for Venice Shorts Film Awards 2021, official selection Venus Shorts Film Awards 2020, winner, Excellence in Cinematography, Buffer Festival 2018, and official selection, Buffer Festival 2019. Now, this is her content right here, okay? So as you can see, she's doing exactly what she wants to do, when she wants to do, and how she wants to do it. The last video she did, right, is a month ago. Sincerely, if a person is saying this is what the algorithm is wanting, and this is how I have to feed it until this dies down, or what have you, whatever reason in quotations that they want to give, I just want you to know they're either being a lazy, dumb fuck, or they're doing anything for attention. They don't know who the fuck they are anymore as an individual. Because let's look at my YouTube channel real quick. Now, I am very blessed to say that everything we have done has always gotten views. Just did that show 21 hours ago, 129 views. Talked about Celestial Good Night, the alleged new nighttime show coming to Epic Universe, 103 views. Talked about Airline Industry, 74 views. Talked about Sedan Comeback, 48, 30 views, 104 views. That's where we talked about the Grape Academy that was founded by that CNN found out. Talking about malls, 12 views, 20 views, 58 views, 14 views. Talked about Live Nation, 39, 20 views. interview with Louis Carter Jaburi, Young 33, 14 views. 90 Day Fiance, 155, 209 views, and then Real Housewives of Atlanta, 158, 137 views. So it's just bullshit for anyone to say, well, this is what it is. I got to do it this way. My mom has always said, everything we do in life is a choice. You are choosing to feed the algorithm that. So cut the bullshit. Either be about it fully or don't be about nothing at all. Get the fuck off. Like I said, if anybody you hear on social media or in business, people would never talk like this in business. Well, this is what the consumers want. So we're just feeding what the consumers want until it dies down. What CEO do you know of any Fortune 500 company or Inc. 500 company is going to say that ish out loud? You think that the consumer is going to eat it up? No company. Cut the bullshit. If you don't have any content, then just say that. Say, you know what, y'all? I'm tired. I ain't got nothing else to give. But do not fucking be a liar, a cheat, and don't move with the energy of you don't want to do this no more and disrespect your audience. Because there are plenty of content creators that are not feeding no algorithm. They're doing exactly what they want to do, and they are just fine. Speak for your fucking damn self, you bitch or Mitch. We equal opportunity over here. With that being said, let's roll on and do what we do. I had to get that. Because I'm just like, are we really being this damn stupid? Are we being this behind the 8 ball? I mean, now I know that closer to the end, there's a thing called, brain fog. But good damn, sometimes we just go into glaciers just so we can say, oh my God, something's happening. Moving on. Let's get to this news right here. I can't do it. And like I said, if what I'm saying ain't true, don't respond to me. Please don't. Because it's called freedom of speech. Right? First Amendment. And not to mention, too, it's an opinion. If what I'm saying ain't true, don't respond. But if you do respond, it must be true about your bitch ass or bitch ass to some damn degree. Either a fifth quarter or a half of it. Let's roll on. Now, here we go with this destination here from Variety.com. Tim Cook stepping down as Apple CEO to be succeeded by John Turris at Tech Giant. This happened yesterday, everybody. Tim Cook is set to exit as Apple CEO after 15 years. John Turris, Senior Vice President of Hardware Engineering, will become Apple's next Chief Executive Officer. The company announced Cook will become Cook will become executive chairman of Apple's board of directors, and Turris will become its next CEO, effective September 1st, 2026 of this year. The transition, which was approved unanimously by the board of directors, follows a thoughtful, long-term succession planning process, the company said. It has been the greatest privilege of my life to be the CEO of Apple and to have been trusted to lead such an extraordinary company, Cook said in a statement. I love Apple with all my being, and I am so grateful to have had the opportunity to work with a team of such ingenious, innovative, creative, and deeply caring people who have been unwavering in their dedication to enriching the lives of our consumers and creating the best products and services in the world. Cook, 65, first joined Apple in March of 1998 and was named CEO in August of 2011, shortly before the death of co-founder and previous CEO Steve Jobs. Prior to that, Cook was the tech giant's chief operating officer and served as the head of Apple's Macintosh division. Under Cook's leadership, the company has launched into several new product and service categories, including with entertainment streaming service Apple TV, previously called Apple TV Plus, and Apple Music. That used to be iTunes, in case you guys need to know that. Even with its move into Hollywood and strong growth in digital services, Apple's selection of Turris as the next chief executive reflects its belief that physical devices remains the company's core financial engine. Turner's 50, joined the executive team in 2021 as the senior vice president of hardware engineering. Over the course of his 25-year tenure so far at Apple, you don't hear tenures like that anymore, y'all. Turner has overseen hardware engineering work on a variety of products across every category. The company said he was instrumental in the launch of multiple new product lines, including iPad and AirPods, as well as many generations of products across iPhone, Mac, and Apple Watch. Turner's joined Apple's product design team in 2001. I am profoundly grateful for this opportunity to carry Apple's mission forward, Turner said in a statement. Having spent almost my entire career at Apple, I have been lucky to have worked under Steve Jobs and to have had Tim Cook as my mentor. It has been a privilege to help shape the products and experiences that have changed so much of how we interact with the world and with one another. Regarding Torres, Cook said that he has the mind of an engineer, the soul of an innovator, and the heart to lead with integrity and with honor. He is a visionary whose contributions to Apple over 25 years are already too numerous to count, and he is without question the right person to lead Apple into the future. I could not be more confident in his abilities and his character. I look forward to working closely with him on this transition and in my new role as executive chairman. Arthur Levinson, who has been Apple's non-executive chairman for the past 15 years, will become its lead independent contractor on September 1st with the CEO changeover. Turner will join the Apple board of directors on the same date. Levinson is the founder and CEO of Calico Labs, a Google-backed company focused on researching aging and age-related diseases. Wow. What do I think about this destination? First of all, very, very big deal. I mean, first of all, for Tim Cook to be there for 15 years, congratulations. I mean, that's not easy work. I remember when the iPhone first came out, right? And I'll never forget, I was watching the CBS is The Early Show, right? And they were in a building, right? Right next door was the Apple store, and lines just wrapped around the block for it. It's interesting that a product person is going to be the CEO. As y'all know, I believe, let me see. I don't think the iPod is still around anymore. I don't believe, but give me a moment. Let me see. Yeah, it was discontinued. That's what I thought. So the iPod was discontinued. Now, I will say this, right? I think personally, they should bring back the iPod Touch. I'm going to tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. With all of the new apps that are coming out for, workplace management, for content creators and everything else, there's so many mobile content creators. Can you imagine if the iPod Touch came back as the content creator device? That would be amazing. Not to mention, too, you think about text now. You think about other, platforms where you can have a free phone number. Imagine saving on your cell phone bill. Now, Samsung also had the Samsung Galaxy player. Yeah, they had an Android player for a long time. And of course, you guys know Windows Phone and Zune. My dad actually had a Zune player. So this world of technology has always been evolving. I can't wait to see what they do next. Of course, how can we not forget the Macintosh computers? My old Macintosh computer that I donated to Wilson Elementary. Donated to them. It was our home computer, and guess what? When I went back years later, it still was able to get on the internet. Everything. It was so cool. Y'all remember when Apple was the multicolored rainbow logo, and then you had the multicolored desktops, right, with the clear backs with different colors on the back. It was absolutely amazing. So I wish they would go back to that. I really do. Like, just bring it back. Like, it will be a niche audience, but I promise you, like, if video stores are coming back, okay, if malls are coming back, then damn it, Apple can get back to the 90s. Okay, so let's read that letter. Let's read that email. Rather, I say letter because it's a letter from the CEO, but really he sent out an email. But let's read it either way from the former CEO, Tim Cook. Right here, community letter from Tim. To the Apple community, for the past 15 years, I've started just about every morning the same way. I open my email, read notes I received the day before from Apple users all over the world. You share little pieces of your lives with me and tell me things you want me to know about how Apple has touched, about the moment your mom was saved by her Apple Watch, because there is a trigger where if your person falls down, that can trigger a ambulance to come to the house, right? There was that one story I'll never forget, where I think it was a couple that fell into like a valley, and there was like a SOS signal, and they were able to figure out exactly where they were. About the perfect selfie you captured at the summit of a mountain that seemed impossible to climb. You thank me for the ways Mac has changed what you can do at work, and sometimes give me a hard time because something you care about isn't working like it should. In every one of those emails, I feel the beating heart of our shared humanity. I feel a sense of deepening obligation to work harder and push further. But most of all, I feel a gratitude that I cannot put into words, that I somehow got to be the person on the other end of those emails, the leader of a company that ignites imaginations and enriches lives in such profound ways that it defies description. What an honor and privilege it has been. Today, we announced that I am taking the next step in my journey at Apple. Over the coming months, I'll be transitioning into a new role, leaving the CEO job behind in September and becoming Apple's executive chairman, rather. A new person will be stepping into what I know will be my heart, into what I know in my heart, rather, is to be the best job in the world. That leader is John Turners, a brilliant engineer and thinker who has spent the last 25 years building the Apple products our users love so much, obsessed with every detail, focused on every possible way we can make something better, bolder, more beautiful, and more meaningful. He is the perfect person for the job. John cares so much about who we are at Apple, what we do at Apple, who we reach at Apple, and he has the heart and character to lead with extraordinary integrity. I'm so proud to call him Apple's next CEO. This company will reach such incredible heights under his leadership, and you will feel his impact in every bit of delight and discovery that grows out of the products and services to come. I can't wait for you to get to know him like I do. This is not goodbye, but at this moment of transition, I wanted to take the opportunity to say thank you. Not on behalf of the company this time, though there is a wellspring of gratitude for you that overflows inside our walls, but simply on behalf of me, Tim, a person who grew up in a rural place in a different time, and for these magical moments got to be the CEO of the greatest company in the world. Thank you for the confidence and kindness you've shown me. Thank you for saying hi to me on the street and in our stores. Thank you for cheering alongside me when we unveiled a new product or service. Thank you most of all for believing in me to lead the company that has always put you at the center of our work. Every day we get up and think about what we can do to make your life a bit better. And every day you have made mine the best I could have asked for. Thank you, Tim Cook. Wow. That was very nice, Tim. Oh my God, brother. Why are you making me cry? Jesus, on Tuesday morning. Good Lord Jesus. First of all, that's how a CEO should be. Some people, I'll say this. One of my good friends, man, they say, you know what the problem is with talkers? Talkers don't know how to listen, and listeners don't know how to talk. And it's a very difficult blend it's a very difficult blend to be able to do both, right? Or is it, how do I try to put it? It's very difficult to find a person who can be a blend of both. That's what I meant to say. And I love how Tim started out his letter that his routine starts with his consumers, right? And talked about all the little pieces of life that he has been able to contribute in every shape, form, or fashion. And then he talks about his transition, right? And he is elevating this new person and also comforting the Apple arms of like, he's been in the building for 25 years, y'all. This is not just a person that just walked off the street, right? And as he is ending it, right, he is like, I just want to thank you for making my life better, recognizing where he's been and recognize what he's been able to do, and just really being present. And we need more CEOs to be like that. We definitely need our government to be like that. I saw a clip of SE Cup saying to all the grifters and lies and deceivers, this, that, and third, no, you don't get no credit. He's a lame duck. He's out in 2 years. No, you do not get to come to this side. And SE Cup, as ratchet, crazy, and as deranged as she is sometimes, because she is deranged, a clock is right twice a day. In addition to everything else going on in the world, we need more leaders like Tim Cook. So, Tim, thank you for your heart. Thank you for your passion. Thank you for your dedication. And truly one of the nicest letters from the CEO I have read for sure. And to the new CEO of John Turnus, brother, if you can handle products, and that's the foundation, take that product knowledge of technology and put that product knowledge into media entertainment, and you'll be fine. The reason why so many people have a frequency of a difference between champion and amateur is not just because of the work in the middle, but how they attend to the works. Congratulations to John Turnus and to Tim Cook. Great job there by Apple. All right, y'all. More Brainley's Virtual Tour Live coming up right from this right here and right now. This destination right here is a big one. Here we go. From Variety.com, once again, Ron Frierson named president and CEO of Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. Dan Halden appointed chief operating officer, legislative director that the organization administers the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Sorry, y'all. So this is the brother right here. By the way, listen, how does he look like The Rock's older brother? Like, just, but I ain't mad at it, though. I ain't mad at you, brother. The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce has installed new leadership with veteran business and policy executive Ron Frierson signing on as president and CEO. The chamber has also tapped Dana Halden to serve as chief operating officer and legislative director for the organization that advocates for the Hollywood area of Los Angeles and administers the world-renowned Hollywood Walk of Fame. Hollywood is a globally recognized brand synonymous with creativity, influence, and cultural impact. It is also a community of families. Sorry, I'll try. There we go. It's also a community of families, businesses, and families, small businesses rather, and this is Dan Halden there, in neighborhoods. Frierson said, I'm honored to lead the chamber and to work alongside Dan, our board, staff, and our incredible members to advance a bold agenda that expands opportunity, strengthens our economy, and delivers lasting value for businesses, the community, and visitors alike. Frierson succeeds Steve Neeson, who spent the last 3 years as CEO of the chamber. Frierson has spent the past few years working for Amazon as director of West Coast Economic Development. He also worked at Los Angeles City Hall as director of economic policy during Eric Garcetti's tenure as mayor. So this brother has been about the work, okay? So he is a champion, okay? Yes, indeed. Halden has spent the last 13 years in various roles working for the city of Los Angeles and for former LA city council members, Tom LaBonge and Mitch O'Farrell. I'm delivered to partner with Ron and the chamber team to deliver impactful programs, provide exceptional value to our members, and enhance the Hollywood experience for all. Halden said the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce plays a vital role in supporting local businesses, advocating for economic development, and maintaining Hollywood's status as a premier destination for entertainment, tourism, commerce, and beyond. Jerry Newman, the chair of the chamber's board of directors, held the appointments of two seasoned civic veterans. I could not be more excited to have Ron as the face of the chamber ambassador to the community and industry, as he will bring the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce to a level never before seen. Dan represents a powerful combination of vision and operational excellence. Newman said, together with Dan, their leadership will not only build on the work we have accomplished so far, but will drive innovation and growth for our members and the broader Hollywood community. So let's pull up the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce just so y'all can know what they do. So the Chamber of Commerce truly is basically the integral part of any town. So there's like the Little Rock Chamber of Commerce, there's the Cleveland Chamber of Commerce, and this is what it is here. Let me pull it up for y'all. So right here, since 1922, the Greater Hollywood Chamber of Commerce has been a cornerstone of, sorry, y'all. There's Hollywood, Florida. I'm like, wait a minute. Listen, we're live on tour. Anything can happen, okay? Listen. The Hollywood Chamber exists to promote and enhance the business, the business, cultural, and civic well-being of Hollywood. Okay. So you have economic and workforce development, legislative action teams, tourism, entertainment, arts, media, and sports, nonprofit roundtable, restaurant roundtable, right? So anytime that you see a business in the Chamber of Commerce, that means what that means basically is that they have the accessibility to not only get support, but also get guidance, right? About how to navigate their role in the industry. So right here, Hollywood has long been a haven for dreamers and doers. Since 1921, the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce has been a trusted partner of business leaders. The chamber, with its committees, council, staff, and valuable members, works with city officials, local businesses, and the community at large to promote the local economy through advocacy, collaboration, and network opportunities. Our team makes your business our top priority. Our members are stars, paving the way to a brighter future for the Hollywood community. Together we strengthen our community ties and shape the Hollywood experience. So anything that you need, from permits to grants to advisement, anything, you go through the Chamber of Commerce for that, right? So just wanted to say congratulations on that. I think he's the first Black president and CEO of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. So very, very well done. Hopefully with the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, maybe, content creators and independent artists can be a part of the Chamber of Commerce in Hollywood. And listen, that y'all know that in LA, that production has been down over the years because of tariffs. And not to mention, there's a lot of productions heading overseas. So maybe content creators can work with the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce to hopefully shore up some of those losses and expand Hollywood into the new Hollywood there. So congratulations on that right there. All right, y'all. More Berlin's Virtual Tour Live coming up right from the space right here and right now. This destination, I'm weighing on talking about it, but I think that this is a conversation from Variety.com once again. One of TV News' most respected consultants says format is breaking and needs to change quickly. By the way, I just want to say, this says Getty Images, but if you look here, Channel 4 News, Champ Con Sports, this is the set of Anchorman, okay? I was like, wait a minute, why does this look familiar? I'm like, they use the set of Anchorman as their picture to talk about television news. Like, just brilliant. Oh my God, okay. So let's get into it. When it comes to TV news, winning viewers' trust is out. Making them passionate about what they watch is in. A media consultantary had a hand in creating the format that ultimately became Good Morning America, is warming new TV news organizations that they need to blow up their old models as soon as possible. We're saying goodnight to audiences and ratings. Majid, a media consultant that has worked for decades with TV networks and stations, believes believes local and national TV news organizations need to start giving viewers more context, depth, and emotional reassurance rather than rely on breaking news and dozens of star anchors and correspondents. That's interesting. More context, depth, and emotional reassurance. More context, depth, and emotional reassurance. More context, depth, and emotional reassurance. But yet somebody said, this is what the algorithm is wanting. I'm just feeding it what it needs until it dies down. But right here it says viewers want more context, depth, and emotional reassurance. That's interesting. Let's continue. My God, today. We have fully arrived in the context era, and we are completely out of the breaking news era, says Jamie Spencer, Magid's chief operating officer, during a recent interview. It doesn't mean that breaking news isn't important; it's an exception. It just became a completely functional attribute that doesn't drive brand loyalty or consumption. Instead, the executive says news broadcasters need to think about what will keep viewers they've already acquired watching for longer periods of time rather than trying to get as many people to watch as possible. That means focusing more intently on new kinds of attributes. The brands that are succeeding and the brands that will succeed are relying around these sort of attributes of insightful, thoughtful, reassuring, timely, calm, innovative, he says. Words that have less relevance to viewers include balanced, explanatory, trustworthy, essential, substantive, reliable, confident, accurate, clear. I mean, some real tense journalism, says Spencer. It's not that they're not important as fundamentals, but brands built around those things are going to really unlikely break through in the future. Magid delivers its recommendations as TV news grapples with some severe challenges. Advertisers remain wary of the format, worried that appearing alongside a ferocious anchor or scene tied to news about war, climate change will turn off potential customers. Younger viewers, meanwhile, are turning to more readily digital venues like TikTok or YouTube and spending more time with influencers who don't have a formal journalism background or understand the ethics of news gathering or reporting. So what milagro grams will do is take this report and be like, see, but heifer, you lost in court for promoting a deep fake adult video. And you're trying to fight to not pay, that $75,000. So either you're new media or you're not. So this is not a win for you, okay? This is a win for the rest of us who actually have integrity. And that includes you too, Josh K. This is not one for you either. Or Nosy Ho. Or AL. Or anybody else who has taken the inch of thinking they could utilize somebody and making that a mile of doing them wrong, and you got screwed over because of your own damn self. Moving on. Or this is not a win for people who say, well, you know what? I'm just feeding the algorithm of what it wants until it dies down. This is not one for you either. Let's continue. All right. Others say TV news retains its power. A new report from VAB or VAB, a trade organization that represents TV networks in discussions with Mass Avenue, which is one of the biggest advertising firms in the world, says more people from key consumer niches between 35 and 54, people who make over $100,000 a year, and adults who are employed full time are watching more TV news than they did last year. The report is based on findings from a December 2025 survey of 2,319 U.S. adults. The report suggests that these niches are more likely to go to TV news first over social media for breaking news coverage. Indeed, TV news is positioned or poised for a pickup, rather. Consequential elections like the 2026 midterms are typically catalysts for broader viewing of news programs. Over the long run, however, news organizations need to promote themselves as places to get more understanding and reassurance, says Spencer, not as backers of trustworthy, reliable information. Not saying it's not important, but people, how can I put this? Anybody could talk at you. It's another thing. It's another thing for a person to be speaking with you, right? Let's continue here. If you're just looking to monetize and grow audience, trustworthiness isn't really a part of that anymore. In fact, those are more confirming of my personal beliefs, are more likely to get attention, to get consumption, and to have brand connection. More major news outlets are working to create communities out of current viewers. Fox Nation, the streaming service backed by Fox News, spotlights lifestyle programming, documentaries, and even stand-up comedy, along with the news programs from its flagship cable outlet. Versant's MS Now has unveiled plans to launch a new streaming service that aims to play to fans of its personalities and programming. In such a moment, Spencer says, viewers put more faith in individual anchors, influencers, and creators than in news brands, and polarizing perspectives drive more passion from audiences. He points to examples such as Brian Tyler Cohen, a progressive political host, and MS Now's Rachel Maddow, as well as conservative host Dan Bongino. I wouldn't say he's a conservative host. I think he was a conservative host back in the day. And then he went to government, fell on his ass, and then went back to the bag that was comfortable for him to keep getting. And Fox News, Sean Hannity. Just as digital influencers can gain massive audiences without well-appointed studios and as individuals, so too can news outlets. Majid suggests there is no correlation between overhead costs and perceived quality, he says, and traditional broadcasters can gain by illuminating that model. Majid has begun recommending that local news organizations try to bet on one main quarterback rather than developing dozens of different news stars. And news outlets need to think about bringing in a devoted audience rather than the largest. The goal is to get one more of something, right? One more commercial break, one more minute of consumption, one more page view, one more episode of this series, right? Says Spencer, creating that emotional connection and trying to hold you longer through is that one thing that is like a better path to monetization than to try to get more. And if the idea was, if we have something for everyone, then everyone surely will come. He asked today, he says it just doesn't stand up. So this is very interesting, right? I want to break this down with you, all right? Right here, focus on one main quarterback rather than developing dozens of different news stars. I push back on that because quarterbacks get tired, right? That's why they have a backup quarterback. So I disagree with that. When it comes to, let's go back. When it comes to here, right, viewers put more faith in individual anchors, influencers, and creators than in news brands. I think the reason why this is happening is because you get to know that individual anchor, that influencer, that creator over a longer length of time, right? Like I said, with ABC News, Good Morning America is a vehicle, right? Robin George, Michael, Lara, Ginger, and even Sam Champion. Those are personalities that they drive the anchor of GMA, but also too, they have developed their own brands outside of GMA, right? So their brands outside GMA fuel GMA, and GMA fuels the anchors brands, right? So allowing the anchors to have their own platforms, magnifies the platform, right? And then as we continue here, it's interesting that, Fox News and MS Now are coming out with streaming services that correlate to the different needs of their audience. Now, everybody remembers CNN Plus and how much of a failure that was, right? It got shut down within literally within a month or a couple of weeks. And they were trying to do reliable sources daily on that type of stuff. But it was more news programming than documentaries and stuff. I think that people need to treat the audience with a lot more respect than they do. The reason why our audience over here loves what we do is because they don't know what they're going to get, but at least they know they're going to get variety. And that authenticity within the frequency of how we go about things determines our audience, right? So authenticity of what we cover through the frequency of how we cover it determines our audience. The authenticity of what we cover plus the frequency of how we cover it, right, equals our audience. And I think that this article is just saying that, hey, listen, it's great that you are having authenticity and telling the truth, this, that, and the third, but what is the frequency of how you are delivering that? And can people connect to that, right? And so this is, like I said, this was a very interesting article. And like I said here, insightful, thoughtful, reassuring, timely, calming, and innovative. Those words are, going higher and higher to the top of the food chain. I have seen that. And I will disagree for breaking news that people don't go to, content creators and influencers and stuff. Third, now that caveat was right here between 35 and 54. People who make over $100,000 a year and adults who are employed full time are watching TV news more than they did before. So I believe in my YouTube analytics, like my demographic of 25 to 34 is there, and 35 to 54 is there too. Like those are my two biggest audiences that I have seen. I remember Aries Girl Podcast said to me one time, I watch you more than the news. So I would beg to differ on that, right? So I wanted to bring this up because I wanted to just see, could I do something to Good Morning America, right? Give me a moment, y'all. All right, here. As I pull that up, come on. I know how tech is sometimes. Yes, indeed. Hopefully your Tuesday morning is going well. It's 46 minutes after 11 a.m. Okay, that's back here. Okay. Cool. Okay, so wait, come on, go all the way up to the top for me, please. Thank you so much. Okay, so before we get started with this conversation, let me show you what GMA is all about. Here we go.
Hey, Good Morning America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh, good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where? Ginger.
So that is Good Morning America. Let's go to this here because I just want to see if there could be anything done, right? So here's a complete transformation blueprint for Good Morning America to evolve into a conversational, social, interactive morning experience while still maintaining its credibility as a national morning news show. Think of this as turning Good Morning America from a broadcast into a daily national conversation hub. So America's morning conversation, conversational, social, interactive from 7 to 9 a.m., brand positioning. Good Morning America becomes the place where America talks to itself every morning. Instead of just anchors delivering the news, the show becomes a live national conversation across television, social media audiences. Brand pillars, conversation hosts engage directly with viewers and each other. Real debate and reaction to news stories. Community audience votes included live social media participation. Deeper storytelling. Real questions from viewers, and number 4, connection. Celebrities, experts, and everyday Americans interacting with each other. And I would say number 5, I would have to say being socially curious. Not socially curious, sorry. Being socially in tune, right? And that means maybe having an email address that says GMA viewer voice at abcnews.com, and that's the email where you can submit whatever is on your mind. Like if you see a news story or if you have something to say, sound third, you email GMA viewers voice at abcnews.com, and that email address is publicly known to America, and they can email that anytime, and they can utilize that to be able to shape the rundown of Good Morning America, right, on TV, on social media and through different expansions that GMA wants to go about in that fashion. So being socially in tune would be important. If I could add a fifth one, in being in tune would be the fifth one rather. Let's continue. New brand identity, tagline ideas. America talks here. Wake up, join the conversation. Your morning starts here. Brand tone, curious, engaging, smart, but relaxed, authentic. Number 2, concept plan, the GMA interactive morning format, new show structure, less scripted news block, more conversational blocks. Each segment becomes a discussion rather than a report. Example, instead of Anchor reads a story about AI, it becomes Anchor introduces the topic, then a guest related to the topic joins in, and viewers send in live comments and questions, and the host debate. So it becomes less of, well, good morning, America. In today's news, we have a report about AI. To y'all, as y'all know, every day here at GMA, we have real human beings behind the scenes working every day to make this the best morning show. But AI is here and looks like it's here to stay. But how do we go about that? You see the change in the tone there? So let's continue here. Senator Sentments, the morning pulse of fast interactive news briefing. There used to be a thing called the pop news index. They still do pop news, but pop news index like showcase like, you know, the news from different points of view, emojis and everything. It was supposed to be Pop News Prime, which was going to be a 1-hour show hosted by Larry Spencer. Found that on Vimeo, not the cash platform, but the video streaming platform. Host asks viewers what story matters most to you today, and viewer reactions appear on screen. Talk back, a daily live conversation. Example topics: it's a 4-day work week realistic? Should schools ban phones or streaming services get too expensive? Orange votes in real time. Give me one moment now. Hopefully this will still play. Oh, yes, it will. Okay, good. Well, I'll bring that up here in just a minute. Okay, let's continue here. Right here, the social board, a giant interactive screen showing TikTok trends, Instagram posts, viewer comments, live polls. Hosts react to what people are saying online. America asks, viewers submit questions for experts, examples, doctors, financial advisors, psychologists, tech leaders, and more. The table, roundtable discussion between the hosts. Think morning show meets podcast energy. The Good Morning Challenge, daily orange challenge. Examples: cooking, trivia, fitness, creativity. Viewers can be from home. Now, here is the game plan, the format. 7 a.m. to 7:30, news plus natural conversation. The segments: 7 a.m. the morning post, top headlines, explain conversation. 7:08, what America thinks, live polling and viewer reactions. 7:15, the big conversation. The host discuss one major story, and then 7:25, social board. Internet trends. Then 7:30 to 8 a.m. life and culture segments: health, lifestyle, technology, relationships. Example: tech that changed your day, or Money Mondays. 8 a.m. to 8:30, celebrities and storytelling, major interviews, but interactive. Fans submit questions beforehand. 8:30 and 9 a.m. fun plus community, audience games, performances, viral creators, everyday heroes. Final segment: the good morning moment, uplifting story. Now, I do want y'all to know this, right? One of the things that used to happen in Times Square, if you guys remember that big jumbotron, when they worked with Google Plus, and by the way, I believe Google Plus should still be a social media platform. What they did with the circles, it reminded me of my circle from Alta, where you could have a limited, where you can do limited calls and texts to your top 10 people. But one of the things that they did was Google Hangouts, right? And you could do video messages that would appear on the jumbotron in Times Square. See, I've been watching GMA for a very, very long time. What do I always say, y'all? If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. Let's keep going. Marketing plan, campaign title. Join the conversation. Social media strategy platforms: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Threads, and Twitter. Daily content, short interactive clips. Examples: GMA hosts react to your hot takes. TikTok strategy, daily features, morning takes. Hosts react to trending topics. Real participation. Launch the GMA app. Features live voting. Submit questions. Join video calls and send reactions. I believe that Good Morning America used to have an app back in the day, if I'm not mistaken. Cross promotion, promote across ABC, the Walt Disney Company platforms, ESPN, Hulu, and Disney Plus. Live events, Good Morning America tour. Live cities and shows: New York, Chicago, Atlanta, Dallas, and Los Angeles. They used to have this thing called GMA pop-up show where they would go somewhere in America and all three anchors would be live. Yeah. So here's the logistics plan. A studio redesign, create a conversation studio features circular desk or circular couch, because GMA used to actually be from a couch. It wasn't really from a desk. Social media video while audience seeing remote guest screen. So remember the Studio 57 with CBS this morning, they would have a video monitor that could bring the guests in virtually. Technology key systems, real-time polling software, social comment, integration, viewer video call system, augmented reality screens. I'm trying to think of the platform that it was. Voting TV platform. This is what it was right here. I showed y'all this before. This is called Megaphone TV. Let me show you this here. So right here, so this is how this will work here. So right here, for example, what seasons are best for planting perennials? So you choose one of those answers there. You scan the QR code, you can win a pack of tickets, right? More sponsorship, more revenue. Interactive content helps broadcasters turn viewers into sales leads and relationships for your sponsors. That means more renewals and revenue for you. Creative services don't have the internal resources to create show-stopping graphics. No sweat. Our creative services team can help you with your interactive sponsorship creative needs. Just tell us what you need. We'll take from there. So here's this here.
It's time to play Paw Patrol Trivia for a chance to win 4 tickets to Paw Patrol Live, playing the Marat Theater at Old National Center. Scan the code, answer the question, and register to win. You could see this high-energy show with free tickets.
Paw Patrol Live, the great pirate adventure has set sail for your city. You and your kids will see your favorite pups live on stage in this musical adventure.
Playing Marat Theater at Old National Center, February 24th and 25th. Tickets are on sale now at pawpatrollive.com.
So there's one way to do it there. Number 2, question of the day. Our most popular sponsor-friendly feature: transform your daily polls into sponsor question of the day revenue generators. Great for brands that want high-frequency brand awareness, in broadcast mentions and visuals. An easy way to get up and running with your station. So here's this example here.
Trillions of cicadas are emerging across 12 states from the Midwest to the East Coast after more than a decade underground.
No doubt we're witnessing a bug history. Are you excited about the cicadas? So excited you might eat one? Are you not excited about them? Or do you just not even care?
Pause. No one eats a cicada. I don't know who the anchor was, but he is out his rabbit ass mind. Let's continue.
Oh, you can give us your feedback by scanning the QR code on your screen on a computer. Go to wcco.com/connect, and we'll share that feedback in just a few minutes. The Superior National Forest Service is releasing a new order when it comes to bear safety in the Boundary Waters canoe area. All food containers, and scented items must now be safely stored when spending time in the BWCA and surrounding area. The goal is to help prevent bear-human interactions. And this leads us to our question for you today. How many bears do you actually think call Minnesota home? Give us your best guess. What do we say, around 5,000, maybe 15,000, maybe pushing it up to 25K? You can give us your feedback by scanning the QR code right there on your screen or on a computer. Just go to wcco.com/connect and we'll share your feedback in just a few minutes. Did you play along in today's WCCO Connect? We were quizzing you today. Give us your best guess. How many bears do you think call Minnesota home? Around 5,000, 15,000, or 25,000? Well, our resident bear journalist did guess correctly here. According to the Minnesota DNR website, there are roughly between 13,000 to 18,000 black bears in Minnesota. That was Aaron's guess. A lot of people think there's 25,000.
Yeah, the region is expanding, so that doesn't surprise me that people think there's more there, just in more areas.
Just spreading out.
Yep.
Did you play along in today's WCCO Connect? We want to know, do you have any wellness routines that make you feel good? Maybe you enjoy the gym. Maybe you schedule regular checkups and some blood work. Maybe it's a daily walk or more fancy options like a massage, which always sounds good. Here's what you told us.
More than half, it appears, at least half, sticking to a routine.
Yeah.
I joined that bottom category.
When you feel inspired.
Well, I feel inspired, you know, the sun's shining.
That's
I'm feeling
real.
energized.
That's very
Let's take
real.
advantage of it, although I probably should.
I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm like you when I feel inspired, but I'm trying to stick to a routine.
Yep.
I'll get there one of these days. Thanks for playing along.
So there's that one there. And then here's after 30-second commercials here.
It's time to vote for your favorite Andrea Bocelli duet to win a pair of tickets to his concert at Gamebridge Fieldhouse, April 13th. Scan the code, vote for your favorite duet, and you could see Andrea Bocelli and dine at the Chino Indy for free.
Andrea Bocelli, presented by Stifel. Saturday, April 13th, 8 p.m., Gamebridge Fieldhouse, with the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra, conducted by Stephen Mercurio. On sale now at Gamebridge Fieldhouse box office.
He is definitely a legend for sure. And then right here, user-generated content here. Check this out.
Let's take a look at our smile of the day, which is brought to you by Polish Dental. Here's 9-month-old Evie. So her photo was submitted.
Oh, look at that
by her
cute
grandma,
baby.
Marlis Delorme.
That is
And
cute.
Grandma says,
Cute.
Evie has the biggest smile that can warm our hearts. I
Wow,
mean,
look at that.
that smile is so cute. Thank you so much for submitting adorable Evie. And this has been our smile of the day, which is brought to you by Polish Dental. Let's take a look at our smile of the day, which is brought to you by Polish Dental. It is the last day of school for Bismarck Public Schools. So why not show a teacher letting loose and having fun? Here's Mr. Aaron Huck getting ready for
He looked
summertime,
like
I have to
Santa
say.
Claus
Look at that
about to
photo.
go
This is
in the
Annika.
pool,
She's
man.
celebrating her 7th
That's
birthday at an
hilarious,
insectarium, which is a bug zoo in Portland, Oregon.
my
She's granddaughter of
Lord.
Daryl and Sheila Christensen of Bismarck. And this has been our smile of the day, brought to you by Polish Dental. Take a look at our smile of the day, which is brought to you by Polish Dental. So proud grandma Betty Nordstrom sent us this photo. Here is Sutton and Zane.
Look at those two.
I mean, cute siblings right there. She says her little grandson Zane just keeps really growing. I know. They tend to do that, don't they?
Probably got another 18 years of it.
He is so cute, and so is Sutton as well, looking very happy about having a baby brother. Thank you so much, Betty, for submitting this photo. This has been our smile of the day, brought to you by Polish Dental.
So there's that there. And then here's trivia and quizzes here.
What's better in 2023 than having a little extra cash in your pocket?
I can't think of anything better.
We're going to make that happen with some live trivia.
How well do y'all know Chicago? Because this is what the trivia is all about. The winner gets $2,023 courtesy to our friends at Miller Lite.
That's a lot of money.
A lot of money, right?
Here's how you do it. All you have to
2023.
do is go to nbcchicago.com/play, or you can simply scan the QR code that's up on your screen. Just fill out your information.
It's great.
there.
So for the next 20 minutes or so, we're going to be asking you 23 questions, all related to Chicago and the suburbs. The person with the highest score at the end takes home the prize. Let's kick off this trivia contest. You guys ready? First question. Chicago has how many neighborhoods?
Okay.
Is it 74, 75, 77, or 70?
It looked like they were having a good time in the shop.
Answer.
Yes,
77
indeed.
neighborhoods.
77 neighborhoods.
I did not know Chicago had that many neighborhoods.
It is time to give away some money.
Let's get to that 23rd question, people. What was the original name of the Kennedy Expressway?
Here we
All right.
go.
Was it the Northwest Expressway, the Southeast Expressway, the Lincoln Expressway,
see how
or the
interactive it
Marquette
is?
Expressway?
Ooh, child, that's a hard one.
It is. I don't even know this one.
You got to plug it in there.
The
had
white man
thousands
said,
of
"Child,
people
that's a
enter
hard
this
one."
contest.
Yes,
This is
it's
very
exciting.
Thousands of you.
All
And now
right.
we're going to give away $2 $6,022.
I love
What you
our
gonna do with that
people.
money? All right, the answer is, you standing by for the result?
Northwest Expressway, viewer 4470. You are our winner.
Yes!
How cool is that? That's really cool. I like that. And you can do a whole newscast like that, right? So local broadcasters, sports broadcasters, national broadcasters, right? They have done this many, many, many times before. Let's see if I can pull this up here. Let's see, oldest. So here is
Megaphone, a leading interactive participation entertainment studio. Megaphone is live around the world. Megaphone is live on AMC. On Talking Dead, a live talk show immediately following each episode of The Walking Dead, we give viewers the opportunity to directly contribute to the discussion, live.
Would Conan survive the zombie apocalypse? Vote right now.
What do you mean, no? What is it?
No, absolutely not. 73% overwhelmingly said Conan.
Well, they're absolutely right.
Not survive.
I'd be killed on a sunblock run.
Who's the biggest fan? Megaphone's interactive quiz format turns show viewing into a gaming experience. Megaphone is live on Bravo. We partnered with Bravo to launch Play Live, the first participation TV shows interspersed with interactive 30-second commercials for their premiere series, including Top Chef, Watch What Happens Live, Real Housewives, $1 Million Listing, The Singles Project, and many others. Megaphone breaks the fourth wall, separating the cast from viewers, and delivers audience lift and new revenue opportunities with some of the biggest brands, including Samsung, Verizon, Old Navy, Capital One, and Toyota. Our players don't skip or tune out commercials because now their opinion becomes part of the advertising creative, live. Megaphone is live on NBC New York. Every Saturday morning for over 200 weeks, our play-along game show format has been engaging fans and attracting sponsors, such as Cirque du Soleil, Ringling Brothers, The Musical Once, Radio City Music Hall, and the Tribeca Film Festival for a 360 branded entertainment experience. Our customers include Oxygen, WeTV, Univision, Fox News, and Venevision, and we give their fans a voice during the broadcast. Megaphone is producing live interactive formats. These are 30-minute and 1-hour shows designed around real-time interactivity. Megaphone's vision is to make interactive a new genre of programming. Outside of TV, Megaphone has launched interactive experiences live in Times Square on New Year's Eve, live at marketing events, and live at over 50 sports stadiums, including Madison Square Garden and the US Open. As a participation entertainment studio, we collaborate with networks, production companies, creative agencies, and device manufacturers to expand what's possible for cross-media content. We are creating the next generation of video entertainment. Come innovate with Megaphone and amplify your audience.
So thank you, Megaphone TV. Wanted to just showcase that to y'all that it can be done. Let's get back to it here. So that's with the technology, right? Staffing, new roles, audience interaction producers, moderate viewer participation, social trend editors, find trending topics in real time, conversation producers, guide discussions, viewer interaction pipeline, daily workflow, audience submit questions overnight, producers curate, best comments displayed live, hosts respond on air. Revenue strategy, sponsorship opportunities, segments can be sponsored. Examples, the Morning Post, sponsored by Apple, Money Monday, powered by Fidelity. Brand integrations, examples, cooking brands, fitness companies, travel companies. Interactive advertising, viewers can vote on products. Example, which breakfast sandwich should our host try? Why this format wins, it transforms Good Morning America from a show people watch into a show that people can join. Key advantages, younger audiences, higher engagement, viral clips, strong community presence, and community participation. Big Vision, Good Morning America becomes the first national morning show that functions like a live broadcast, social network, and news program at the same time. So we went over all this already. Actually, there's some new stuff. Never mind. The conversation table, large circular table where the hosts sit together. Purpose casual conversations, podcast style casual discussions, rather podcast style conversations, group interviews. The social wall, a 40-foot digital screen showing live tweets, TikTok videos, your comments, poll results, and even bringing you up. So imagine, there's a StreamYard link for Good Morning America. You click that link and you are live on Good Morning America. Post stage, small performance / interview stage used for celebrity interviews, live music demonstrations. Audience law, 50 to 75 audience members see it around the studio. They participate in voting, reactions, live questions, guests remote portal, massive vertical screens connecting viewers, experts, reporters, influencers, and even fans as well. Host chemistry format, instead of formal news reading, the host function like a morning podcast panel. The navigator leads the discussion, keeps conversation moving. The explainer breakdowns complex topics, politics, technology, science, cultural voice, handles entertainment, social media trends. Audience connector focuses on viewer comments and questions, right? Conversation rules, no long monologues. Questions drive discussion. Hosts challenge each other. Viewers influence the direction, right? So this is interesting. Like, I believe Robin Roberts is the navigator, right? She's the heart, soul, and frequency of Good Morning America, right? The explainer breaking down complex topics, that's George Stephanopoulos, of course. Cultural voices, there was Spencer, right? And then audience connector. I remember there was Tony Reale, who used to do Around the Horn ESPN, and he was doing some segments on Good Morning America, right? So the first 15 minutes, this is the cold open, fast montage of the day's biggest stories. Hosts are already talking before the music ends. 7:01, host greet viewers conversationally. Good morning, America. We got a lot to talk about today. Yes, indeed, we do. The morning post, 3 biggest stories, but explains the conversation. 7:08, America reacts, live viewer poll results appear. Hosts respond to comments. And guess what? If a host really likes a comment, hey, is that person available? Text them, through the GMA app and bring them onto the show. Hey, your comment really got to me. Why did you make that comment, right? The big question, daily discussion topic, example, should schools ban smartphones? 20 viral recurring segments, the morning post, rapid news conversation, America reacts, viewer polls and hot takes. The social board hosts react to internet trends. The big question, one national debate topic. GMA fact check, experts debunk misinformation. 60-second explainer, quick breakdown of complicated news. Creator spotlight, TikTok, YouTube creators join the show. Ask America, viewers get to ask questions to guests. Good morning, money. Financial advice and trends, life hacks, lab practical tips, happiness report, positive mental health stories. The parent panel, real parents discuss issues. The Gen Z report, young voices explain trends. Internet court, host debate viral controversies. The morning game, audience trivia challenge. The food frenzy, just create quick reference recipes. The fitness reset, quick workout segments. The culture drop, new movies, music and streaming releases. The hero story, inspire everyday people. And the good morning moment, positive closing story. So 7 to 7:30, news and discussion, morning post, morning reacts, big question, social board. 7:30 to 8 a.m., life and culture, money segment, health discussion, social trends, parent conversations. 8 a.m. to 8:30, celebrity storytime, major interviews, fancy questions. 8:30 to 9 a.m., fun and community, arts, games, creative features, musical performances, and the good morning moment. It's all those there. Right here, the first day cold open script. So your lights come up, hosts our big conversation, camera slowly pushes in. Wait, are you telling me people actually want a 4-day work week? Not just one, they're demanding it. We asked America about that overnight. Social wall lights up, poll appears, 72% say yes. All right, America, we see. We also would like to work 4 days a week around here at Good Morning America. Theme music hits, opening montage plays. Good Morning America, we got a lot to talk about today. Long-term vision, the show evolves from a morning broadcast into a national conversation platform. It blends TV, social media, live audience, podcast energy. Bigger future, GMA After Dark and Late Night Conversation show, GMA events, town halls across America, GMA podcast, daily extended discussions, right? So, of course, the premiere script here. Now, this is interesting, right? Now, This is what Chat GPT said, right? So Navigator, lead host, explainer, news, politics, culture, host, entertainment, social, arts, connector, viewer interaction. Of course, there would be weather still, right? So right here, camera sweeps across Times Square studio. By the way, that was the smart decision of Bob Iger to move Americans in One Morning Show from Times Square into the basement of a glorified building named after oneself, the Robert A. Iger. That was Bob Iger's genius thing. Said no, whatever. But let's keep going. Camera sweeps across Times Square studio. Audience clapping, social wall shows viewer comments. Producer in IFB. That is that's basically like an earpiece that's connecting you to the control room. Stand by, everyone. 30 seconds. And then, of course, the code will open. Also talking casually. All of this. Navigator, so wait, you tell me most Americans want a 4-day work week? Oh, it's not even close. Audience connector. Look at this. Social wall lights up. 72% say yes. Audience cheers. Explainer companies are actually testing that right now. Where we're talking about that today. Theme music begins. Show opening. Theme montage. Headlines flash. Audience clapping. Camera lands on host. Good morning, America. It is Tuesday. So glad you're starting the day with us. Yeah, we are starting the day, but I think we're starting it a little bit differently than most. That's the culture host. Audience Connector. This show is all about you joining the conversation, your questions, your comments, your opinions. Morning pulse, quick headline discussion. Social wall display stories. First story, the economy. Navigator, what does this mean for people watching right now? Explainer, short version. Prices may find stabilized. Audience murmurs. Story 2, cultural hosts. Second story, artificial intelligence enter classrooms. Viewer question appears. Audience connector. Lisa from Denver asks, are kids relying too much on AI? The host debate briefly. Story 3, breaking viral news topic. Cultural host. This one is everywhere online via clip plays. Audience labs. That would be the play of the day. And by the way, y'all need to go back to the old version of it. Here's the play of the day. Like I said, I'm a media nerd, ladies and gentlemen. The big question, 712, the social wall changes. Should America try out 4-day work week? That's the topic. Let's talk about. Poll launches. Audience votes with your phones here. 715, viewer reactions. Comments appear. Audience connector. James from Atlanta says productivity would skyrocket. Explainer studies show he might be right. Expert join. Remote gets appears. Economist. Hosts ask questions. Viewer questions included. Social board. All right, let's check what the internet's assessment this morning. TikTok trend plays. Audience laugh. Hosts react. Local news toss. We're going to pause for a moment so your local stations can bring you the latest headlines. Cut to affiliates. 7:30. Return music sting. Audience applause. Lifestyle segment. Topic. Morning routines for productivity. Fitness expert joins. Quick demonstration. Host attempts exercises. Audience laughs. 7:36. Money Monday or summer segment. Financial expert explains 3 ways to save money this month. Viewer question, how do I start investing? Short explanation. Social media reactions. Audience connector. Your reactions are pouring in. Viewer video messages play. 7:45, life hack challenge. Chef demonstrate a 5-minute breakfast recipe. Host taste. Audience cheers. Good news story. Video package. Teacher helping community. Host emotional reaction. Maybe there might be a giveaway with that. 7:55, what's coming up? I think that was the GMA morning menu that they did. Navigator still ahead. A huge celebrity joins us live. Audience cheers. 8 a.m. top of the hour. Quick news update. Breaking headlines with the tease. 8:02, major movie star enters. Audience cheering. Host greets them. 8:05, discussion about new movie, career, personal stories. 8:10, fan questions. Viewer questions appear. Audience connector. This one comes from TikTok Celebrity Answers. Hosted celebrity play trivia game at 8:15. Fun game. Audience participates. Winner gets a prize. 8:20, creator spotlight. It's popular social media creator joins or creator on the rise. Shows viral talent. Audience applause. 8:25, musical setup. Band prepares. Host chat with viewers. Live performance. 8:28, host performs hit song. Audience standing. Post performance chat. 8:33, host talk with audience briefly. 8:35, the internet court. Host debate. Viral controversy. Audience votes. 8:40, fitness reset. A quick 3-minute morning workout. Audience joins. Parenting panel. Parents discuss modern parenting challenges. Viewer questions included. Hero story, or a what do they call it? A fluffer story, I believe. Video package. Community hero. Hero Enter Studios. Audience audience standing ovation. 8:55, hosts gather at the conversation table. Navigator, this is what morning should feel like. Your voices, stories, and ideas. And we'll be right here tomorrow, same time, same conversation. Then the good morning moment, a final uplifting video montage of the day that was. Theme music plays, orange cheering, fade out. So there is that there. This is the announcement here. All this here. I want to get to something here because this is going to answer the question of, could GMA do this? What if I told you that they already had it and ABC screwed them over, right? So this would be the, this real world style design, rather, a financial blueprint for transforming Good Morning America into a conversational broadcast hub on ABC. Let's continue here. So the GMA Conversation Hub, hybrid of live television studio, social media command center, audience participation theater, remote guest broadcasting hub, designed for real-time conversation at national scale. So that is GMA studio right there. I promise you, this is so now listen. I try my very best to be positive, okay? The floor is LED. It's a nice studio. If you see this here, this reminds you of Times Square, right? Because they had the digital, banners and stuff. I believe that's an LED wall. That's an LED wall over here, but just want to show you the GMA studio, right? Circular conversational table, 8 to 10 host/guest capacity. 360 audience seating, tiered amphitheater style, overhead robotic camera ring, 270 degree LED storytelling wall, function, news, discussion, debate, celebrity interviews, live audience reactions. Number 2, the social wall digital command strip, 68-foot curved LED wall, live integration of TikTok clips, Twitter posts, Instagram Reels, viewer calls, AI moderation filtering layer. Human beings will make the final call. Okay. Function, real-time audience voice display, trending topic visualization, and poll results. The post stage, interview and performance, small modular circular stage, module scene, interview setup, adjustable cinematic lighting rig, function, celebrity interviews, musical performances, product demo, storytelling segments, audience loft design, 100 to 150 rotating audience seats, mobile staging, flexible staging, embedded QR engagement stations, live voting, reactions, questions, audience participation, zone 5, remote guest portal wall, vertical 4K to 8K guest columns, up to 12 simultaneous remote feeds, AI enhanced lip sync and latency correlation, function, remote interviews, global guest panels, live viewer call-ins, control room, the brain, multi-role production desk, 40 to 60 the monitor wall, AI assisted switching system, social syncing dashboard, function, real-time show direction, social integration, moderation, camera switching, audience feed control, content lab, backstage hub design, short-form content editing bays, vertical video production stations, AI clipping tools function, TikTok/YouTube content creation, viral clip production, real-time highlight packaging. So about $40 million, right? Studio construction, $14 million, broadcast technology stack, $10 million, interactive audience platform, $5 million, digital content viral engine, $4 million, talent and host evolution training, $3 million, marketing and launch campaign, $3 million, operations and redundancy, $1 million. So all together, $40 million. Now, just want to say this, right? GMA had this. They did. Let me show you how. That was their studio in Times Square. Remember the little banners that I showed you right here? So this would be the desk right here. And so when Michael Strahan joined Good Morning America, they built this studio for a new format where the hosts were more conversational, right? And they would take the 8:30 hour up to that studio, but then they did the 7 o'clock hour downstairs. Now, at one point in time, this right here used to be home base, and then downstairs was this, right? So then many years later, they would do everything on the first floor and utilize the outside Times Square as their second floor, but more with the people. And then they did this, right? And then right here, As you can see, Robert Shore, Stephanopoulos, and Michael Strahan. So the ribbons in Times Square are in the new studio. And there it is there. And then this would be a interview area here. I believe over here used to be GMA 3. So they did what they did over here. And those are real windows, by the way, with a real live outside look. That's why that studio still should have GMA in it. But no, it was the genius of Bob Iger said no one ever to move America's #1 morning show from this beautiful studio down to the basement of a glorified building named after oneself, the Robert A. Iger building. Okay. I'm never going to get over that. So, I know Bob Iger ain't the CEO anymore, but Bob Iger, you made a dumbass decision. Disrespectful. A lot of GMA family did not like it. And not to mention, you were a weatherman. Like, do you not understand broadcasting history? So this was the downstairs studio right here. So as you can see here, we're going to get back to that room here in a minute. So you see right here, this would be their display wall here. Upstairs studio. One of the to me, that studio right there was one of the best stage designs that they have ever done, GMA. Sincerely. So then right here, this was their social segment right here. This desk will come out. And don't worry, we're going to get to this room right here in just a minute. Don't you worry. Oh, yeah, right here was a display right there. And then, of course, right here, interviewing section right there. And then there's the GMA family outside live in Times Square. This was the demonstration area. Dancing with the Stars live cast reveal. Over here, kids were reading, and that is, I think that's Manny Rodriguez right there from formerly a Modern Family. Oh, wait, let me go back for a second. Now, that is a mantra, but also that's a door that the celebrities came out of. Babyface right there. So they did deals and stills in front of the live audience. So this studio was definitely a multi-purpose studio. Guests would come out from there too. I don't think that was a display. But that should have been an LED monitor right there. Like, to be real, I wanted to make my debut in that studio. Like my national television debut, but no, now I'm going to be in the basement of a glorified building named after oneself, the Robert A. Iger building. And yes, I will say that on Good Morning America. It's called freedom of speech, y'all. What do y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to lie? You want me to be a cheat? You want me to have the energy of that y'all don't want me no more because I just feed what the algorithm is asking me and I can't be creative and be original and know who the hell I am? No, I don't do that. Other people do, but I don't. So, with that being said, let me bring this up. Right here. Yep, I heard of all these guys.
I am in the middle of the GMA control room where the show is directed. It's produced back here. But you know what? I'm going to head back out to the set right now. We're pulling back the curtain on how all of this happens. And there's a big mad rush to air this show every single day. Our dedicated team, we have reporters, producers, and our crew, they're all taking you behind the scenes. And this is GMA.
Going into Times Square right now. Let's show you what's out there. Can I do that? There it is. We
are turning the corner, about to get the day started. We'll see what it brings.
What are you doing? What's going on?
Writing the show. This is the part of the morning where it goes from peaceful 4 a.m. hour right over to Times Square.
We're getting ready to go through some pieces and juggle and change some things on the show. And the day is young.
I am the promo writer, so this morning we're teasing segments that are coming up on our show.
This is something we do every morning. He reads to us Joel Osteen, something a little inspirational before we head out to the studio.
Before I formed you in the womb, I knew and approved of you. Jeremiah 1:5.
Downstairs studio, that's where we start off our show. So we go through the show with our whole tech crew. Hello, everybody.
So, how long have you been here?
Now, I want to go back for a minute. Now, you may not know this, but back here was the original desk setup, right? And then they moved it to the middle. And then where that, remember that little cubby hole with the digital screen and stuff? Don't worry, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that here in just a little bit.
So, how long have you been here?
Working here 12 years.
Here's Meg. She is our wonderful set designer. She has all of the creative vision, and then these great guys execute it. Meg, tell us a little bit about your job and kind of what you do here.
Any props that are on the show, I make them look pretty. When Belle's doing my makeup, I like to read everybody their horoscopes. So, let's see, I've got yours, Molly. It's someone who knows you well is playing on and making you feel uncomfortable. Am I making you feel uncomfortable right now?
Person's taking this right now as we try to figure out which sound bites to put in the first half hour.
We had to make a change to my piece this morning. This is how I do it. It's called the lip mic. And this mic right here actually cancels out any noise, any outside noise.
I'm going to check in with the producers here because my story has been changed already 3 times. I just want some confirmation because I was on Brady and then I was moved to Franco. Back to Brady?
We're exactly half an hour away from the show, so this is like crunch time.
Have you ever seen Star Wars where they're in the trash compactor and the walls start closing in? So here's that part of the thing.
It is holding right at 3 megabits.
Oh boy.
No,
that's delay at 3 megabits?
Yeah, I mean, it's solid. It's better than it's been all morning.
Go live in 6.5 minutes.
Going downstairs.
Here we go.
Good morning,
And there's the team right there.
Devastating scene in Southern California right now.
So we're in a commercial break. What's going on over here?
I'm texting my kids to make sure they get on the school bus.
But like I said, they used to be over here, and then they brought this screen right here, and then they moved it to the middle of the Times Square studio.
You got to get your kids on the school bus from work. Got to get them to school from work.
And by the way, this is kombucha. Kombucha. People are asking us all the time.
You don't want to smell it. That's all.
So about to go to the teas. The one and only Janetta. Look, no one rolls me like Janetta. Hey, sister dear.
This morning, Robin talked about her sister on the show retiring.
She's the reason I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And these are tears of joy. They really are. But she is such an icon there. She started a mentoringship program. He's done so much for the community that I really am happy. I don't know how you held it together as well as you did announcing your retirement. I just lost it.
The mic that usually goes on the suit of the guest failed. Our team jumped to action and handed in a stick mic from about 1975.
I'm here with their audio team. They are the best in the business, but these things happen. It's live TV. Guys, what happened?
Hold on, somebody's talking to my ear.
3 to black. 2, 1.
And then that's the end of the show right there.
Hi, I'm Sarah, Michael's producer. You'll see this is Michael's routine every day after the show. He takes selfies with everyone in the audience.
They invest in us, so we want to invest in them and give them a little personal time outside of the show. It's important to me because their energy is what makes the show go.
We gotta head uptown because we gotta start all over again.
We're going to get good takeaway for people on how to protect themselves from the flu.
Other than washing your Wash your
hands.
We'll work on that next
Good. The president's doing a press conference with the Prime Minister of Norway this afternoon, so I'll be anchoring the special report. It's my day job.
I am getting ready to go on to WABC, our New York affiliate here, to promote my Tanya Harding special.
The president's about to have a joint press conference with the Prime Minister of Norway.
There are a couple of things that Trump hit in the joint press conference with Norway
So John Carl will put that together.
We cut anywhere between 30 to 50 slates of B-roll each night.
Oh, Lord.
That was my editor telling me that our cut of the piece is complete.
I am creating the titles for, these are credit titles for all people on the show.
What time is it?
It is midnight? No idea. Never know. Hey, I was going to ask you, is this recording now?
It is.
Okay, then I won't ask you.
We are working on today's cold open, which will air in just a few hours.
Yes,
we're
that's
back.
right.
We're doing it all over again. We do it every single day.
Welcome back.
And there's the fam right there.
A lot goes into putting this show together.
They
And I
made
know,
it look too calm.
yeah.
It's controlled chaos.
Even when I was backstage just to come out to introduce this piece, I was like, I got to get out of here. It's crazy back here.
We're missing three. We're missing Fonzie, Angie, and Eddie. Just another three.
That's their green room that they transformed. Beautiful green room.
They just wanted their individual time. They're like, we don't want to get the piece. We want our own time. But I got
Always make time. Love you guys.
But I do say we're so thankful for everybody behind the scenes and what they do, and we're thankful that you at home take your time out to watch the show as well. So thank you guys so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans.
Of
Robin
course,
Roberts here.
Robin.
Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.
Thank you, Robin Roberts, for that. Appreciate you so much. Now, remember that little cubby hole with that screen in the back? I want to show you something that they used to have called Social Square. So let's watch that. Here we go.
Check out our new room.
All right, let's do
I saw foosball.
Yeah, we were playing.
Come on in here.
Earlier. George is a real mean.
No, you've been in here. I haven't seen this.
Let me take you through it, Sarah.
You want to take me through it?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
and Casey's here.
Casey, where are you?
Come on over. We can both
Hi.
take her through it because I'm sure I would not do. Casey,
come on.
You're here
It's
for our open house?
Yes, I am. Oh, my God.
not only the beautiful face of GMA's behind the scenes. Instagram, Twitter, everything GMA.
How are you gonna say beautiful face when I'm standing next to you two? Come on now, like
Good point.
Just
flattering.
Just saying.
So take us through. Tell us what we've got.
Right here, we just have these two amazing screens. It's going to be on our GMA Facebook page and also on our GMA homepage at gma.yahoo.com.
Mhm.
And right here, we have our Instagram video chat wall.
Oh, I
so
love this.
basically,
Can you
hit it,
get
Ginger.
this?
Hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you send us your videos asking any celebrity what you want, and we're gonna put it up there, and you're gonna be really surprised at who answers you. So just for example,
so cool.
we got-
Yeah, let's see what she says.
see what she says right
She
here.
better ask a good
Oh,
question.
come
No
on.
pressure.
No
Come on,
pressure.
of course.
No pressure.
Try another one.
Let's try you. There you
Hi,
go.
my name is Brenda Thomas, and I want to know that if you could have dinner with 3 people, who would it be? Alive or dead?
Yeah.
3 people?
3 people.
3 people, and she put the pressure on.
Kristen Bell answered this,
Kristen
so-
Bell was like this. She'd been
You
thinking
answer
about
on the
that.
spot.
I would, Bryan Cranston, Jesus, and my grandpa Joe.
Perfect.
I need a dinner party of that's
That
amazing.
is an amazing,
Joe and Brian.
an amazing dinner party. And over here we
Oh,
have.
we can answer on
Oh.
Instagram.
Oh yeah, we can answer. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Oh,
Just
we
hit the
can answer that.
button,
Yes.
record your response.
Oh.
Right here we have the social slot machine, and it's basically it's gonna like cycle through a bunch of questions that we have.
Yeah.
They're coming in from Facebook, Google Plus, and Twitter.
Mhm.
And the question we
You got
have
it.
today from Stephanie Pulley: what's your favorite style of pizza? Thin crust, pan, New York, or Chicago style?
Detroit.
Detroit. Oh.
Detroit
Come
pizza.
on.
Pizza. It's such a good default answer. It's like when people ask you Cubs or White Sox. It's like you have to have
And you're always
something.
finding a way
Is there
around
a
the
Detroit
question.
pizza? Or are you joking?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, legit.
Now, if you notice here, there is a bowl from questions from Facebook, and because this was a partnership with Samsung, there's Samsung technology here. Now they have a foosball table. I would prefer the air hockey table, but that right there, let's continue because that's really cool.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Next GMA Live, maybe?
Yeah.
Or pizza, just saying.
Can we get the
All
pizza
right.
from Detroit?
Obviously. And here, the Twitter mirror that we all know and love so well that you've seen a million times. And yeah. Oh, who wants to take it?
And then that gets posted to
Perfect photo bomb.
That was
Perfect
awesome.
photo bomb. And,
Oh, Gina, there you are.
and here we just have a wall of amazing tablets provided by Samsung, and it's just
nice.
we can put any photos we want in here, and just have like a few of our favorite shots from our past.
Ginger!
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
Sam and
Ginge.
Matt.
There's Ginge. There's Robin at the Oscars. There's George
Amy.
and O'Connor,
And
Amy and
Sochi. Oh, she was
Sochi. Yeah.
So it's really just like us looking at us here, which is
So it's like a little photo album
But we
on the
can
wall.
put anything in there. We can put viewer photos. We can put anything we want. And here we have the Spotify. And
Oh.
this is one of my favorites right here. It's
we
fantastic.
can't play it, but we'll just look
it's,
at it.
It's amazing. You just scroll through and pick.
There's a Keurig machine there, and then I believe they had like a fridge, a mini fridge with water.
Okay, any song you want. It's fantastic. I absolutely love it. And and here we have our nice refreshments.
That's your favorite part.
Now I want to pause it here. You see that banner right there? Your tweet could be on that banner, right? Yeah.
Nameless refreshments,
I
the
know.
nameless
The
bottle
nameless
of waters.
refreshments. Would anybody like anything?
I'll have a nameless energy drink.
Okay.
Thank you.
I love that
energy
your
drink?
favorite part was not
There you
foosball
are,
or the
Ginger.
little net up there.
We're coming to it. This is like the heart of the room. This is why in the middle.
Oh, this is why we waited the best
This
for
is why
last.
we waited the best for last, because I am just in love with foosball.
Where's the ball?
Then that screen right there can be a display for anchors to introduce stuff. Now, if you're wondering, why did he say goodmorningamerica.com/Yahoo? Good Morning America and Yahoo had a partnership where you could go, to Good Morning America on yahoo.com, right? And also, too, GMA Live was the official after show. So they would do that like for 15 minutes, right? So, and then there was a thing called GMA Heat Index.
And this is just when I think we
do a digital screen.
So that was the GMA.
Oh,
there. So what do I always tell y'all? If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. So GMA could really do this. Hey, King Colton, good to see you, good sir. GMA could still do this. Now they would need to move from that basement back to Times Square. And before anybody says anything of Bray, well, what are they going to do with that studio? Well, maybe that could be the, ABC News content studio, right? Maybe content creators can go in there and they could, rent that out for a period of time and tape content, or you can hire content creators for ABC News and all the ABC News division, and they can make content right there. They could do it. They could break into live news programming, or they could tape content to air on Disney Plus and Hulu, even though Hulu's folding. So there's ways to do it, everybody. All right. By the way, let's keep going here because there is more. I'm bringing this virtual tour live coming up right from the space right here, right now. Check this out. Megan Thee Stallion court win has a frustrating catch. A federal judge denied her injunction bid against the blogger despite a $75,000 juror award. This is from rollout.com. Celebrating congratulations and celebration to them for 25 years onto the next 25 years. Megan Thee Stallion walked out of court for jury verdict and $75,000 in damages, while she couldn't walk out with the one thing she pushed hardest for, a permanent injunction to stop blogger Milagro Cooper from coming after her. Again, a federal judge denied that request, and the reasoning cuts right to the edge where the law exists and the First Amendment begins. While the Megan Thee Stallion injunction was denied, the jury found Cooper liable for defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and promoting a deep fake pornographic video of the rapper. But jury verdict and cyberstalking injunction operate on different legal tracks, and the judge ruled the trial outcome did not automatically satisfy Florida's strict definition of cyberstalking. She never relented in any of her commentary. That is stalking. That's cyber stalking. When you just are doing video after video after video after video on somebody, that is cyber stalking. Okay. Now, here's the difference. There's a difference between doing that maliciously and responding. Those are two completely different things. I don't want to hear that shit. Under Florida law, cyber stalking requires conduct that is willful, malicious, and repeated with no legitimate purpose behind it. That basically is what Milagro Grams did, but that's neither here nor there. The jury found Cooper acted intentionally or recklessly, which left the question of malicious intent legally unresolved. The jury also determined that Cooper's commentary functioned similarly to traditional news media, which opened the door for a legitimate purpose of defense under Florida's broad statutory definitions. Now, here's the thing. The jury was not supposed to decide that. That was supposed to be up to the judge. And during the pretrial, which we already read those documents here on Brandon's Virtual Tour Live, it was determined in the pretrial that Milagro was not a journalist. She said that she wasn't a journalist. And on top of that, her team tried to bring that fact back into it, even though Milagro never went after that defense, ever. The jury also found no evidence that Cooper ever attempted to physically locate Megan, attend her performances, or contact her directly. Without that element, the request for a 500 to 1,000 foot physical distance requirement had no legal footing. On the question of ongoing harm, the judge was not persuaded. The original posting platforms at the center of the case were described in the ruling as defunct, deleted, and inaccessible, which undermined Megan's argument that a forward-looking threat still existed. Milagro Grams deleted like over 15,000 text messages from WhatsApp just so that way she could avoid responsibility, right? The broader constitutional concerns sealed the denial, granting the injunction the judge wrote would amount to prior restraint on free speech and punishing Cooper for statements that she had not yet made and had not yet been determined to be defamatory. The court concluded that the $75,000 damages award combined with Megan's right to pursue attorney fees served as an adequate legal remedy and deterrent against future misconduct. Well, here's the thing. Milagro Grams is a dumbass bitch. Milagro Grams is a dumbass bitch. Milagro Grams is a dumbass bitch. Do y'all know she has a case for SA? That the camp mob event where the mob and her are grapers? Oh yeah. SAers, and there are everything else but a child of God. Okay, so you got that lawsuit. Also, Milagro accused a gentleman of being the power of powering up Rihanna's home and calling him retarded and believing he's mentally ill. So accusations, another defamation case that she has signed herself up for, and then reduced the man who got allegedly raped by Don McClurkin and said, did you down 9, want to hesitate on the last one, and how after 18 years without disability could you still be abused? So God forbid Milagro Grams' daughters get abused one day, and that's going to be her defense, not wishing that on her daughters, obviously. So Milagro will be back in court for her stupid ass mouth. And, you know, I saw something from Milagro. She retweeted Lil Mo, like, saying, I wish people would be more grateful for how, you know, nice I am. I wish more people would understand that. Bitch, no one gives a flying fuck shit or damn about how nice you are. You did what the fuck you did. Remember how you said your daddy played football? I'm going to bring it up again. Your daddy plowed your mama like a touchdown during the Super Bowl. You were, you know, you were the Vince Lombardi trophy, and once he won the Super Bowl, he forgot you and your mama. Didn't you say that your daddy and your family didn't accept you? Maybe it was because of the way you carried yourself. Now, see, I'm not saying anything rude about Milagro. That is publicly available information. Also, too, you know what else is publicly available information? That she's negative $10,000 in the hole. That she lost her stationing contract for $6,300 a month. She also said, and I quote, y'all can make fun of me because I wasn't able to pay the lawyers. But yet got big mad Armand Wiggins for telling her to stay in her place and pay those bills. Let's continue on. But Tasha K said, she good. Don't look like it. The last time I checked Tasha K's GoFundMe, it had up to $15,000. Now, $15,000 is $15,000. But really, though, let's continue. Oh, and let's not forget DJ PD Epidemics, who talked crazy to a 15-year-old _ call, also has an SA lawsuit against him as well. That's why he got smacked the fuck up. Not to mention, he can't come outside because Saucy Santana will disrespectfully handle him. Let's continue. Megan's Broadway chapter runs alongside the legal one, while the courtroom chapter was closing on one front. Megan Thee Stallion has been making history a few blocks from Times Square. She debuted on March 24th, 2026 at Harold Zidler. but she is the first female Zitler in the history of the production of Moulin Rouge musical at the Al Hartsfield Theater, becoming the first female identified performer to take on the cabaret proprietor role in the Tony Award-winning production. Her limited run ends May 17th ahead of the show's final Broadway closure on August 30th. She will miss scheduled performances on April 26th, May 2nd, and May 10th. In early April, she was briefly hospitalized for exhaustion and dehydration before returning to the stage the following day. The production confirmed that elements of her own music catalog will be woven into her remaining performances. Her original workshop cast member Eric Anderson is set to return to the Zitler role beginning May 19th. The two storylines, A Legal Win with Limits and a Broadway debut, unlike anything the show has seen, reflects a moment in Megan Thee Stallion's career where she is fighting on multiple fronts and moving forward on all of them at once. That's not the only thing. Nope. I think y'all should see this. You really should. Here we go.
Attention, hotties. NYX Professional Makeup has gone body. This is not a drill. NYX Professional Makeup has gone body.
Now hold up. I know y'all ain't think NYX was going body without the body, did you? Meet Caramel Mommy Body. Dripping in glow, dripping in caramel, dripping in confidence.
Listen.
Hot girl certified, shimmer and shine. Cause we never skip glow day. Fat or body by NYX Professional Makeup. Cause if you NYX, you glow. Run it up, hotties.
That's what I'm talking about. Good Lord Jesus, man. Listen, when you can never be what you fight against, it's a sad day in hell for a bitch like Milagro Grams. Damn shame. Damn shame. Cardi B whooped Tasha K's ass. Megan Thee Stallion whooped Milagro Graham's ass, and then you got bitches and bitches saying, well, I just feed the algorithm where it's wanting, and I can't be creative because I'm a one-trick pony. Oh, bitches and Mitches. I'm so sorry. We're equal opportunity over here. Child, listen. Don't make no damn sense. Let's continue on, y'all. So, rollingout.com is making it do what it do in a huge, huge way. Once again, shout out to them for 25 years on to the next 25. Rolling Out opens casting call for a new generation of hosts. The iconic Black media brand hunts for bold, authentic voices to lead original programming. So here it is here. Rolling Out presents, do you have what it takes to be the next face of Rolling Out's multimedia platform? So this is a host mixer. April 24th, 2026. Start from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., 770 English Avenue, Atlanta, Georgia, 30318. Okay, here we go. Rolling Out is searching for the next generation of hosts to lead its original television digital series. The multimedia platform is hosting an open call Friday, April 25th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at 770 English Avenue in Atlanta with London Delicious as the evening's host. This is not just another casting opportunity. Rolling Out is looking for voices that move culture, individuals who create moments rather than simply produce content.
Wife on a beautiful ride.
You right now are watching Cover Conversations on Rolling.
Listen, all right here. I'm loving it. Very well done. Very well done. Very well done. By the way, RSVP only, everybody, by the way. What Rolling Out is casting. Rolling Out is seeking talent across multiple formats. Interview hosts will cover music, film, sports, and culture, engaging with influential figures and emerging voices. Street and lifestyle correspondents will connect with communities in real time, bringing authentic stories to the forefront. Podcasts and talk show personalities who can hold compelling conversations are needed, along with food and travel hosts who bring energy and curiosity to every experience. Late night and personality-driven show hosts who can anchor program with their presence are also being considered. What sets candidates apart? Strong on-camera presence is essential, but Rolling Out wants authentic personality, not forced scripted energy. Deep connection to culture, music, or community is required. The brand has built its reputation over 25 years by serving Black audiences with content that reflects their lives, or any host stepping into this platform must carry that understanding. The ability to create moments separates great hosts from average content creators. Consistency, hunger, professionalism are equally important, signaling a commitment to the craft beyond fleeting viral fame. How to join. Interested candidates can register through this link right here. I'll show y'all the link here in just a minute. Those planning to attend are encouraged to sign up in advance. All applicants must be at least 18 years old. Selected hosts will lead original Rolling Out programming, building their personal brand at scale while working within a 25-year media institution that reaches millions of viewers monthly. This is a chance to become a part of a legacy while shaping its future. So how cool is that? So you click that link there, and then it'll take you to this right here, partyful.com right here. So right here, we're casting for multiple show formats: interview hosts, music, film, sports, and culture; street and lifestyle correspondents; podcast and talk show personalities; food, travel, and experience hosts; late night and personality-driven shows. Where we are looking for a strong on-camera presence, authentic personality, forced, not scripted, deep connection to culture, music, or community, ability to create moments, not just content, consistent hunger, professionalism. This is your shot to host original Rolling Out programming, build your personal brand at scale, work inside 25-year media powerhouse, and be seen across millions of viewers monthly. So right here, 16 on the list, 1 interested. Should the access get on the list or remind me later? So this is the link right here. This will be happening Friday, April 24th at 6 p.m. We're looking for the next faces of culture at Rolling Out. Rolling Out is officially searching for the next generation of hosts to lead our original TV and digital series. It's not just for everyone. This is for voices that move the culture. So let me drop this link here. Shout out to rollingout.com for doing this. I think that this is a wonderful thing. And like I said, Friday, April 24th, Rolling Out host mixer, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. RSVP. So right there is the link right there. If you guys want to give me a moment right there, if you guys want to make it do what it do, shout out to rollingout.com right there. All right, y'all. More Brainley's Virtual Tour Live coming up right from the space right here and right now. Child, I want y'all to see this because this just made me feel all types of ways. Okay, so y'all know Linnell Plummer is the CEO of Zeus Network, right? And you know, allegedly there is some sex trafficking going on that he, you know, screws with Natalie Nunn and many other women within the Baddies franchise. So he basically runs a whorehouse, essentially. And there's allegations of this, that, and third. But I want y'all to pay attention to this clip. This clip came out 3 weeks ago. Now, there's a show called Sky with the Baby. So apparently this is Lunell's, not Lunell. Lunell is with, I'll be short. But anyway, Lumel's person is Scotty. Now, I thought it was the woman that's been his woman for a while. She like hosts all the reunion shows. I can't remember her name for the life of me, but y'all will know her face, right? But I want y'all to watch this clip, and we're going to get into it, right? Here we go.
I love you tremendously. I do. You are like my heart, my person.
I love you too,
you are
man.
The mother of my child. You are beautiful inside and out. I look forward to spending so much more life with you. But with that being said, I also, realize that, things are changing, things are evolving. And I think that people can be in more customizable relationships. And I think that's a good thing. That could go for you, that could go for me. I think having these customizable relationships are key to having successful relationships in the future. What works for you, what works for me is important. And we have to communicate and we have to talk about those things.
I'm gonna start customizing my relationship.
Okay, so what are some things that you want to customize?
I'm gonna jot it down and then
I don't think there's a one size fits all type of relationship.
For you it is.
Okay, so there's that clip. Now watch this clip.
One of the last trips, babe, you're about to be super
I can't
pregnant.
travel anymore
I know.
after this.
And I'm gonna have to, I want you to know.
Even though you're gonna leave me.
No, I'm gonna be working.
Yes, you are.
For a short period of time.
Hope you have fun.
See, here we go. Why do you do that? Natalie, what do you,
I'll have my friends back in LA.
Because you think all you
DJ
think,
Sky.
you can hang out with whoever you want. All I'm saying is I just don't like that. It's the accusing of when I'm working and I'm out of town, all you think about is all you
have
think,
fun.
No, work, fun. All you think about is me and other females.
I don't like you around certain females.
It's gonna be one of the last.
Okay. So y'all saw the two clips, right? Now, I'ma just be real with y'all. Can we talk? If you have to say to your partner that I don't like you around certain females, right? Ladies, if you gotta tell your man that, and to the men, if you tell your woman there's certain dudes I don't like you being around, and they are not respecting your requests, then obviously they're trying to negotiate your peace. Is better to stay single, be in peace, than to be with somebody and be in pieces. I am sorry. Like customizable relationships, what we doing? We're trying to build out the ultimate meal. Yes, I want 2 large pizzas. Let me add like a 20-piece wings rather. Let me get 2 liters of Coca-Cola and Sprite. Like, what is this? I'm sorry. Like, what? Y'all saw the picture on the thumbnail? And one of the comments said that Sky looked like she wanted to knock his ass out. Yeah. Like customizable relationships. And I love Sky's response. Like, you know what? I'm going to customize mine and then I'm going to give it to you. And this is the problem. People do not understand the impact, the power, and the weight of being committed. And so when I saw this, I'm like, oh no, I got to talk about this with y'all because I'm just like, I know this motherfucker right here did not just say to this woman who had his child, along with him screwing with Natalie Nunn and the whorehouse that is baddies, just said a customizable relationship, but I just had your child. I know you motherfucking lying. But hey, then again, maybe Lunel Plummer falls the mindset of, hey, I'm just feeding the algorithm until this dies down and it is what it is and can't be original and can't be responsible. And they're just doing anything to exist because they have erased who they were, just seeking attention. Maybe Lunel follows that track of mine. I don't know. But I just thought it was completely out of line, classless, and disrespectful to do that to the person that just had your child. Let's roll on. I couldn't. In the words of Wings of Redemption, I can't take this shit no more. Anyway, let's continue on our final destination, everybody. Here we go. Now this is really cool, and shout out to The Verge for talking about this here, right? So Lazboy introduces Audio Lux, a new premium audio furniture line with sound by Clippage. Debuting at High Point Market, Audio Lux brings a premium sound experience to the comfort of Lazboy recliners and motion furniture. Key highlights: new Audio Lux by Lazboy premium audio furniture line debuts at High Point Market with select availability this fall. The product line combines an integrated audio experience with the comfort and quality for which Lazboy is known for. Key features driven by consumer-led insights include sound by clip pitch, surround sound with audio-visual sync, Auracast Bluetooth audio sharing, personalized controls, and Lazboy customizable comfort. So here it is here, right? So all of these dots are the speaker, right? So that is that there. Sync into comfort, sync into sound. Audio Lux by Lazboy, sound by Climpage. Enjoy an immersive audio experience that lets you feel the action of your favorite shows, movies, music, sports, and gaming platforms. So you could be playing Mario Kart in your Lazboy and it's surrounding you. This is really, really cool. So here's the chair here, right here. So speakers deliver crystal clear tones, feel the beat from hidden subwoofers, and you can personalize your audio controls. Now, of course, there's the recliner on the inside but I wonder, I know Lazboy is not going to say anything on this, but I wonder if they could take this into the movie theaters and just revive movie theaters, right? And of course, here's Lazboy Incorporated here. From Monroe, Michigan, Lazboy Incorporated, a global leader in the retail manufacturing of residential furniture, is bringing premium auto into its motion furniture lineup with the debut of Audio Lux by Lazboy, a new product line featuring integrated clean pitch sound systems. The collection makes its debut at the April 2026 High Point Market. High Point Market with select availability this fall and leverages Lazboy's in-house consumer-led insights to drive innovation. Audio Lux pairs Lazboy's signature customizable comfort with sound by clean pitch, delivering crystal clear tones and deep bass vibrations directly through the furniture. The line features speakers and subwoofers built directly into a range of recliners and motion furniture with modern silhouettes and clean lines. The Audio Lux line is designed to complement contemporary living spaces. At Lazboy Incorporated, we prioritize delivering an unmatched comfort experience through every product, said Nelly Martinez-Garza, Senior Director of Product Design. With Audio Lux, we are pairing the comfort and quality that Lazboy consumers have trusted for generations with the premium audio experience Climpage is known for. There's nothing on the market that provides audio immersion at this level of comfort. We're excited for Audio Lux to make its way into living rooms and home theaters nationwide. The new line further advances Lazboy Incorporated's Century Vision strategy of expanding brand reach and will be manufactured within our United States manufacturing footprint. So U.S. American jobs, as amazing. Premium audio precisely positioned. Audio Lux is engineered in partnership with Climpage, an American audio brand with more than 80 years of innovation in home theater, soundbars, and high-performance speaker systems. Together, the companies have developed an integrated audio experience with speakers and subwoofers positioned for optimal immersive sound delivery. This partnership brings together two American icons with a shared vision to establish a new benchmark for comfort and sound, redefine the way we enjoy entertainment at home, said Vince Barnacarzi, Chief Operating Officer of Climpage. Our advanced audio technologies refined over the last 8 decades allow the Audio Lux products to deliver a new level of realism for an embedded audio experience unlike anything currently on the consumer market. Key features of the Audio Lux line include sound by Climpage. Wireless speakers and subwoofers by Climpage are embedded directly into the recliners and sofas, by the way, delivering sound you can feel. Surround sound with audio visual sync when paired with the Climpage Flexus sound system. Audio Lux furniture enables dynamic 5.1.2 surround sound powered by Dolby Atmos. Auracast Bluetooth audio sharing broadcast high quality audio to EC by connecting a phone or tablet to Audio Lux piece, then sharing the sound to all other Auracast enabled seats or speakers in the home. Personalized controls. Each armrest features integrated control so users can manage their own audio input and sound level or choose to listen in sync. Lazboy customizable comfort Audio Lux furniture offers full adjustable back recline, lumbar support, headrest, and leg rest, plus integrated storage of fabric and leather cover options. Industry debut. At High Point, retail buyers, wholesale consumers, and industry partners can experience Audio Lux in the Lazboy showroom by appointment only. Okay, by appointment only, only. So you can't just walk and be like, yes, can I have the audio lux experience? You thought you were important. No, you have to do an appointment only. At High Point Market beginning April 23rd, 2026. So April 23rd, 2026 will be on Thursday, everybody. Iolux will be available in select Lazy Boy stores, Comfort Studios, branded spaces, and other furniture retailers this fall. To book an appointment at the Lazy Boy showroom, you can contact Lisa, Lisa. Voltimer, Voltmer. I wonder how many Harry Potter jokes that she's got. You are Voltimer, you need to die. Don't say that to her, everybody. At la-z-boy.com. About Lazy Boy. Lazy Boy Incorporated is a leading vertically integrated retail manufacturer of high-quality custom furniture that transforms the home. Founded on American heritage, the iconic Lazy Boy brand has been synonymous with comfort, quality, and craftsmanship for nearly 100 years. As an end-to-end enterprise, the company manages every aspect of its business, from retail manufacturing and design to distribution and after-service care. Lazy Boy Incorporated brings timeless modern furniture to life through a retail network of over 370 Lazy Boy stores. And I also remember a place called Haverty's. There was one in Southwest Little Rock. But before that, it was called Brandon House Furniture. For those who know, they know. Clap that T, clap the T, clap the T, clap the T. Including the 226 company-owned locations in its digital platform at lazyboy.com. Within the wholesale segment, the company manufactures comfortable, high-quality custom furniture with approximately 90% of its products produced in North America. Its Joybird brand is an omni-channel retailer and manufacturer of modern, custom upholstered furniture operating in 15 U.S. stores with a global team of about 11,000 employees. Lazy Boy Incorporated was named to Time's 2026 list of America's most iconic companies and Newsweek's 2025 list of America's best retailers, ranking number one in the furniture category. The company continues to shape the way people live by delivering the transformational power of comfort. And then Klimpish, Paul W. Klimpish, inventor, acoustics pioneer, and maverick, founded Klimpish Audio with the sole purpose of bringing the power, detail, and emotion of the live music experience into his living room. Using highly efficient speaker designs, handcrafted cabinetry, a thirst for real engineering breakthroughs, Klimpish, the great American audio company, was born in Hope, Arkansas. Come through! Woo! Big silhouette Razorbacks! See how much Arkansas is in the United States of America and the world. But listen, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I did not know. That is so cool. Like, hashtag mind is blown right now. Today, our diverse range of quality products, including speakers and headphones for almost any consumer or professional application, including cinema, absolute cinema, whole house wireless home theater and portable offerings honoring our founder's legacy. Klimpish continues to be the legendary high performance brand of choice for audiophiles and aficionados around the world. We are the keepers of sound. Klimpish is registered in the United States and other countries and as a trademark of Klimpish Group Incorporated. Klimpish Group Incorporated is a wholly owned subsidiary of Gentex Corporation, NASDAQ GNTX. Visit Klimpish for more information. Investor Relations and Media Content, Mark Beck CFA at 734-457-9538. That's Mark Beck CFA at 734-457-9538. That's Mark Beck's CFA 734-457-9538. Or you can email mark.becks, mark.beckx at lazyboy.com. That is so cool. Like, come on, that's what we do over here. Yes, indeed. We did all that in 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 8 seconds. Not too bad. Of course, as you guys know, we have a positive news story for you all. I wanted y'all to see this, and shout out to Instagram. Y'all definitely throw down in great content, and I learned some stuff that I never knew before. So I wanted to bring this one up because I was watching some commercials, right, from the Golden Nugget in Las Vegas. And by the way, there is the owner of the Golden Nugget, I think Landry's or something like that. They are trying to buy Caesars, the company Caesars Entertainment, for $1 billion. I am not joking with you. A couple of positive news stories here for you all. By the way, this right here from Demetria Overboard, I feel like this is the female version of what I said when it came to Scotty. So let me get this to y'all real quick.
The thing is that if you don't have what I need, I'm not going to waste your time by even pretending that you have a chance. I'm not even going to accept gifts, money, the things that I've been offered, homes, cars. If I have no intention of being with you, I can't do it. I can't use people.
Right.
For me, that's using a man.
No,
right?
No,
if I have no
sense.
intention of that, I'm not going to accept that from you. I don't want to hurt you like that.
Yeah.
So
No. That's honorable because a lot of people aren't like that on either side.
yeah.
So shout out to Demetria Overboard. I'm so damn proud of her. Want to play this here for you all. Because when I heard this story, like, listen, the Rat Pack was the Rat Pack, but this story right here, it went to show me that we have had people all around us making it do what it do. And of course, one more story to relate to that. So here is this story right here. Give me a moment, y'all.
So one evening, we was in the hotel, which Frank Sinatra, he had his suite right next to ours. He paid for everything. Frank Sinatra paid for everything. And he was amazing. He didn't see any color at all. And all he would hang around with be Count Basie, Duke Ellington, and all these great Black musicians. He just loved them so much. And we had an incident with Frank. We was in Miami Beach. And instead of us going on the beach, Black people wasn't allowed to check in the hotels in the 60s. And even Frank had Ella Fitzgerald, Sammy Davis. They couldn't even check in the hotels, and they were entertaining on the beach. So one day, anybody who was anybody, famous singers or whatever, they would go to the Hampton House and stay at the Hampton House in Miami on 27th Avenue and stay at that hotel, okay? So one night, Muhammad and I and my little girl, Miriam, she was the baby, we had our room at the Hampton House. Frank comes over to the Hampton House in the limo with him and his open act, Henry Youngman, a big white guy that played violin and he did comedy. And he came over in the limo and he says, I'm gonna go on the bus with y'all. We're gonna all go on Miami Beach and y'all gonna hear me sing in Miami Beach. So you took Frank Sinatra, Frank took Ella Fitzgerald, Sammy Davis, Dean Martin. We all got on the bus together and went all the way to the beach. All right? If anybody Black was on the beach and they didn't have a working card, they would arrest them and put them in jail. So we went out there and we went into this luxurious hotel. And Frank sat all the Black people in front at the arena, the little auditorium. And Frank got up there and says, you know what? Y'all paid for me to sing tonight and you filled up all the seats, but all of these seats here are gonna be for the Black people that came from Miami. And I'm just here to let you know I am not singing on Miami Beach no more. So everybody give all the money back until you check these Black people in this hotel. I ain't singing. I'm done. And he got on the bus with us and went right back to the Hampton House. Before we even got to the Hampton House, they sent a car to meet Frank back at the Hampton House saying they can check in the hotel. All black people can check in a hotel. They lifted that law within less than 24 hours. The chairman of the board has spoken. And Frank says, and I'm going to go to Las Vegas and I'm going to do the same thing. And nobody better not say nothing about it, because otherwise I'm not going to sing at no hotel until they stop. Now, I saw that live in living color. That man was one hell of a guy. He should have been president of the United States. So
I wanted to play that for you all because I think sometimes in life we forget that the unsung heroes are the ones that their stories never get told. Now, that's not feeding the algorithm just because it's happening. I got to wait for the whatever to die down. If you're a real content creator, you never have to wait for anything to rise or to die down because you're an original and you know who you are. Unless you're just doing anything to seek attention because you ain't having no motion in real life, so you got to get the motion virtually. Just saying. Now, to relate that to this, check this out. Give it a moment, y'all. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Y'all check this out. Let me stop sharing. Let me get this up. Y'all check this out. This is going to touch you for sure. Here we go.
Conversation. What can you, if anything, say about
No, let me throw the question out to you guys, all right? If you are of the agreement that you think that I should play it, can you ask yourselves why and really answer why you think I should play it? Tell me why.
That is a great question.
That's the best question. You want to go first?
For me, the great art of art itself is being this beautiful hybrid model that has utter cohesion. Can you be strong and charming and sexy and seem like a friend, be intimidating? How many characteristics can one person embody but be utterly unique at the same time? You are that.
That's extremely articulate because she's a lot smarter than me. I was just going to say because you're handsome and cool. In English.
For me, it's you.
Undoubtedly.
It's also, there's another characteristic that you don't embody, which for me is my number one, I gotta go characteristic, which is smug. I fucking hate smug more than anything in the world. And you don't carry that. And yet you have every confidence and capability in the world, but you're devoid of the one that alienates people I feel the most. I like people who bring people in. I do not want to be pushed away and sit there and think I have to like this. Bring me in. You bring people in. And you're not desperate or pandering whatsoever.
Conversation.
Drew Barrymore, thank you for that. So what that goes to show is that back then, white people saw the good in us. And what that shows now is that white people see the good in us now. So like I said before, I don't think Drew Barrymore, Idris Elba, Maverick Carter, Kyrie Irving, that brother right there, or anybody who has actually made it, and what you believe is making it to you may be different than somebody else, but whatever level of making it is for you, whether you're Frank Sinatra or Drew Barrymore, those two legends cannot sit up here and say, oh, we just did anything just because that's what the people wanted. And we just kept doing it until it died down and we didn't have to do it anymore. They would never make a career off of that idiotic logic. And finally, I wanted to And like I said, with this is just the chill part of the show, y'all. So much more to come. I wanted to show y'all this as well. Right here, a couple more things. To everybody that is, saying this, that, and the third, about people not liking the president anymore because you see like how crazy he is. I just want Cory Booker to speak for the rest of us. Here we go.
Kamala Harris. There are too many people that say, I don't agree with her on everything. I mean, 90 out of 100, I agree with her, but those 10, I can't do it. Well, you may disagree with her on 10% of her views, but you let someone get in office who you disagree with on everything. You let somebody get in office who is locking up our children. You let somebody in office who's taking away our health care.
Now, that's kind of the same logic of, well, I'm just going to feed the algorithm what it needs to feed. I'm going to wait till it dies down. So you do anything to exist, but yet when people are trying to be originals, they don't get supported. Said, you know you're done, fucked up now, yeah. Go ahead, Cory.
You let somebody in office who's taking away workers' rights. You let somebody in office who got rid of the Department of Education.
Cory Booker offended a lot of people when he said that, and if you're offended, he's talking about you. A lot of leftists are mad right now. That's because he's talking about you. We disagree with Kamala Harris because she did it. She did, actually, but because you're too blinded by your anti-blackness, you keep on trying to tell yourself that Harris did that. That's why Netanyahu was such a vocal supporter of Donald Trump. But that wasn't enough. We're blaming Kamala Harris, even though. So that 10% that Cory Booker's how fucking incredulous it is to allow a motherfucker that you disagree with on everything and has worsened everything, including the issue that you disagree with Kamala Harris on and you're punishing the Democrats for. Now you hear how fucking dumb it sounds to do that shit. Now all of a sudden you're hating on Cory Booker for him pointing out what y'all have been saying since before the 2024 election.
I saw with Kamala Harris. There are too many people that say, I don't agree with her on everything. I mean, 90 out of 100.
Factual, very factual. Speaking of this Black excellence, let's keep going because you may not know this, right? Let's continue with this here.
Finally stop calling him Black Mozart. Good job. I'm proud of you. If you don't know who we're talking about Joseph Boulogne Chevalier de Saint-Georges, who was the best everything in Europe at a certain point. Here's the story. Some minor French nobleman had a baby with an enslaved Senegalese woman named Nanon, and that baby was Joseph Boulogne, who was born on the island of Guadeloupe on Christmas Day, 1745. His father took him to France and enrolled him in a fencing school, because if you were a French nobleman in the 1700s, you knew how to fence, and Joseph knew how to fence. Joseph quickly became the best in the school, which was a problem because this is the 1700s, like this is in the middle of slavery. And now you have a black kid excelling at a French nobleman's sport. So of course he's getting challenged by other Frenchmen and not his peers. He got challenged by legendary fencing master Alexandre Picard. And then he beats him. Then he becomes Joseph Boulogne, Chevalier de Saint-Georges. And this is when he starts to get serious about music. He plays the violin so well that Joseph's violin teacher starts dedicating his new compositions to Joseph. Then he's playing in France's biggest orchestra, first violin, and he's playing pieces he composed himself. 2 years later, he's directing the orchestra. So he's famous, talented, rich, tall, dark, handsome. My boy had haters, so there were assassination attempts, but my boy had hands. He's getting invited to the palace by Marie Antoinette to get private music lessons. At a certain point, it was time for the Paris Opera, which is the height of culture at that time, to get its new director, and Saint-Georges was the obvious choice. But then, these three raggedy divas from the opera house write this letter, so the king doesn't pick him. The king doesn't pick anyone because there's no one more qualified. They just leave the position open. By the way, if you like this information, you're gonna love my Black Opera History live presentation. It's on April 25th on Zoom. It's about an hour long for $40. If you're interested in attending, just comment the word legacy and I'll send you a link with all the information. But spots are limited, so don't hesitate.
Shout out to Bombay Hip Hop Opera for that. And also too, as we all know, young people are trying their best to be out here. So this young man is from a show called Love on the Spectrum. I believe he has autism. Y'all check this out.
Yes, I'm ready. Okay, you can do this. You can do this, Logan.
I deserve this. I need this.
What do you do? What am I coming gonna say your favorite things?
Jeez.
What is your favorite artist? Do you like Katy Perry or Bruno Mars?
Miley Cyrus.
Oh, you love her, huh? So what is her favorite songs?
Are in the USA?
My mom loves that song also.
Oh.
You like roller coaster? You've been to Disneyland?
Yeah, but when we went on one, I got really scared. The one, me, my sister, my mom, I was so scared I almost cried.
That's what I call dating.
Are you ready?
I wanted to show that because young people deserve to know that they are outside too. And speaking of being outside, just wanted to highlight this black sister right here. Okay, listen. Child, thank God for anime. And I said right here, listen, have an experience with a whole squad of women dressed like this, going through different scenes would be a vibe. I would gladly pay for a VIP experience, hell to the low. And finally, y'all know I always say it's one thing to call yourself, it's another thing to be chosen. Y'all, sometimes our words even have power in the past. Take a look at this. And now I'm really gonna get out of here, y'all. It was too many good stories that I wanted to share. Here we go. Joy requires no translation. I want y'all to listen to Sammy Davis Jr. Here we go.
There's no translation. God wanted the world to laugh, and he invented you, Lucy. Many are called, but you were chosen. You are an original.
You are chosen. Many are called, you are chosen. Many are called, you are chosen.
Let me tell you something. You never fool me for one bit, nor anyone else who knows you, by putting on the clown's mask. Clown, you are not. All of the funny hats and the baggy pants, the mustaches and the wigs and the pratfalls and the blacked out teeth, they didn't fool us for 1 minute. You see, we saw through all of the disguises, and what we found inside is more than we deserve. I can only say that the good Lord did us a big favor when he laid you on us. I love you.
Choirs. I wanted to play that for y'all because y'all know in our anthem I always say anybody can, it's one thing to call yourself rather than another thing to be chosen. I guess it's Sammy Davis Jr. said it. I guess it must be true. Y'all, that's it for me. One love, much love, all love. I feel the love is in the right back to you. By the way, you control your content. Don't let anybody tell you that you gotta wait to make content. Okay, now some of y'all had to wait till November 15th to be a content creator for that broken, decrepit, dilapidated show. Some of y'all gotta be a content creator to be a one-trick pony on one topic for you to be a content creator. But yes, there is an algorithm, although you are responsible for the content you feed it. Everything you do is an equal and opposite reaction. You ain't gotta wait for nothing to die down or to rise. If you don't know who you are and you are tired and you ain't got nothing else, then shut the fuck up. Move out the way and leave the rest of us who actually are about it the fuck alone. I love y'all. I value y'all. I embrace y'all. See you a little bit later on at night for Roa. We'll be talking about Roa. Of course, y'all know yesterday I found out the news that a good friend of mine and colleague is no longer here, so I took the rest of the day off. I'm going to give y'all that review and then join back here at 8:30 for 90 Day Fiance, the single life. We got so much to talk about. Love you all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it It doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking.
Come with me if you want to live. More delicious. Come with me if you want to live. A more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
What is?
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day. What we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousness. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
Good morning, TikTok. Can I have your attention, please? Girl, are you ticking? Are you talking? Because knowledge is knocking. Then I want to talk to you real quick about ignoring a bitch. Oh, there's power in turning the other cheek. Now, I'm going to tell you something. One thing about people that like to throw shade, you don't fight shade with shade. The only thing that overrides and destroys the shade is the sunlight. See, your light got to be so bright that you keep that bitch where they belong. In the shadows, the dark. The bitch is invisible, and we don't see you, girl. See, you don't go back and forth with a person that's hating on you, because when you do that, you become just like them. A weak bitch. So the next time they mention your name in a status or your name come up in a conversation, don't respond because you're too high to look that low. We can't go back and forth with people that we can't reach and that's not on our level. We not sitting at the same table eating the same meals.